welcome back to the channel. I have unboxing and install video, so let's get to the unboxing. Well, here's my package from Rockcrete Outdoors. Let's see what we have here. Got some stickers. He sent some towels for the boat, which were perfect. Here are the Smackdown rod holders. And if you haven't figured out, yes, this is a new beam that I'm going with. Stainless steel hardware. Here's the base. Obviously the other base. Here's the arm. I went with 6-inch arms. I'll kind of show you how it's set up after I package everything. And here's the T-bar. Another T-bar. Couple more stickers. So this is how the layout is. I'm going to have one on each side of the boat in the back on the transom shelf. Instead of having one rod beam going all the way across that blocks access to the offshore bracket and my live well, this will open the front up and still able to run 6 rods. I went with the 6-inch risers on this, so it should be pretty much the same height, if not maybe 1 inch, 2 inch higher than my beam. So now on to the install. Okay, we're out here on the boat getting ready to install the Rockzillas. First thing I do is get this flush mount Scotty holder off the boat that I don't use, so let's get that off. Got that off. Now let's go ahead and clean up the dirt spots. I just got Dawn soap and water. And as you can see, they had to drill a bigger hole to get the flush mount, but that's okay because the base is going to cover that, and I'll seal it up. Okay, here's the template they sent. I already know what my measurements I want. And basically the way I went with these measurements is this is a measurement basically that still lets me have access to my live well. Okay, got the base. Now let's go ahead and seal it up. Now this stuff here, LifeSeal, is probably the best waterproof caulking that I found, and I definitely use it, even though it says for fiberglass. If you look in the back, it says for metal, and I use that pretty much for all caulking below and above waterline. Now as you can see, there's 3 holes here. The 4th hole fits in here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the hardware store and get a body washer. It's a big washer about that big that kind of cover that area, and tighten it down that way. Well, they're all tightened, and washers and lock washers are put underneath, so the base is installed. And let me duplicate this on the other side. Well, the other side's duplicated. I didn't film drilling it just like the other side. And you can see why I was limited on exactly where it goes. I have this access hatch that I had to clear, which I barely cleared, and I couldn't mount this back that way because then I wouldn't be able to open my live well tank. So let's go ahead and get the rest mounted. Well, welcome back. After I cleaned up and tightened everything down, it started getting hot, so I went inside, and it's later on in the evening now. And unfortunately, I put these black parts in the sun. Well, it wasn't in the sun at the time, but the sun set, now they're hot, so that's why I got to put gloves on. Okay, let's get this thing going. Okay. So they say they want you to put a star washer down there. So let's get that down. Okay. Another star for the base. Okay, that's the one side, so let's go to the other side. All right, let's get the rod holders on it. Let's get the other side. That's those. Let me clean this mess up and get some rods in them, and we'll see what they looks like. Okay, here's the finished product. These 3 rods are set up where most of your trolling angle would be, and transportation from going point A to point B. If you want to actually tow it on the ground, on the pavement, you just lock it in like that way. It's not going to go anywhere. But that's going to be your angle pretty much for trolling. I still got to tighten everything down really good and put some blue Loctite. And on this side I went ahead and set them all up for different angles. This is your trolling drifting. This could be for your sturgeon slash cut bait, and if you want your rod off the side, you can set it up that way. Same with on this side. I still need to tighten down the blue Loctite. But that right there is the install of the Rockzilla T-bars and a smack-down rod holders with a 6-inch stem. I think it'd be about perfect angle. Well, that was the install video, and at the beginning of the video you saw the unboxing. Would like to thank Kevin, owner of Rock Creek Outdoors, for the speedy shipping. I ordered them and they got shipped the same day. And I also would like to thank him and also Smackdown Rod Holders for making some of the best products for us anglers, and really looking forward to representing both of them here in California on different species, from sturgeon, stripers, halibut, salmon, and of course catfish. So please go check their websites out. They're on Facebook and on the internet. So thanks again, tight lines, and see you on the water.